Hi, everybody, and welcome to our 45 plus seasoned and sexy women's event. I am really loving even just discussing doing this event because it's something obviously that's really close to my heart. I myself am 50, and I totally love what we have and the opportunity that we can offer people through what we do. So I'm Tanya, and I have been on this journey now for 3.5 years. I absolutely love it. It's literally changed my life. So at the time, I was looking for something that was going to give me way better health than what I had. I was really sick when I came into this, and I had autoimmune condition and adrenal fatigue and all sorts of gut issues going on. And I was sick all the time. My doctor was my best friend. I was visiting the doctor more often than I was having coffee with my friends, which was pretty sad. And I'd been sick for about 4 years, and I tried all sorts of different things, and nothing was really working for me. I tried every kind of therapy you could imagine. I tried all sorts of different supplements, and nothing was changing for me. I was still really unwell. And I understand the whole concept of mind, body, and soul wellness, but it just couldn't find anything that kind of suited me and fitted me. And then, of course, I came across our beautiful program and products by accident through watching a friend of mine who was also sick start to feel better. And I was on it pretty fast, and I started feeling better pretty fast as well. So, and here I am 3.5 years down the track, and I have never felt better in my life. So I'm, so grateful for what this program and our beautiful business opportunity has offered myself and my family. So what you're going to hear tonight is you're going to hear how does our program and our business opportunity support and empower women 45 plus, right? How does it do that? And so we're going to be doing that by sharing a little bit about our program, and you're going to hear some stories from women who are beautiful, seasoned women who are the same age and who have found that this program has really helped them. So I'm just going to explain a little bit about the program first off, just something really quick and simple. So our program is mind, body, and soul aligned. And we believe that it's really important to ensure that all three areas of our body, mind, and our soul are supported. And when one is out, when one is not well and not functioning properly, then it puts all the rest of them out as well. So it's really important to look after our mind, our body, and our soul. So our program is all online based, and it gives us all the tools and resources that we need to, just letting someone in, to be able to support our mind through mindfulness and looking at changing limiting beliefs. For our soul stuff, it's all around gratitude and journaling and meditation, and how do we bring in some really healthy regimes. And then, of course, there's our body with our movement and our food, and what are we eating, what are we putting on our plate. So I'm gonna just show you a little bit around what we do. We teach people what is really good to put on your plate. So we look at things that are anti-inflammatory, that's going to support us long term. So we're looking at sustainable eating, sustainable living, something that we can do that we don't have to rely on a program to constantly give us. So we teach you and give you the tools to be able to create a sustainable lifestyle yourself. And we do this really simply. Most people are putting on their plates about 70 to 80% highly processed foods, which is really scary because only about 20 to 30% of that is plants. And it is really scary when you think about how many people are sick. I know I was. I'm sure there's lots of people on here right now who can say that they were sick as well. And that's because our body is full of inflammation. It's because what we're putting in our body is creating that inflammation. So what we teach people how to do is what is really good to put on your plate so that you can not only decrease your inflammation, but also maintain that same healthy way of eating. So first of all, what we're going to look at is to be getting really good a good nutritious meal every day, every time you have a meal. We've got to look at having 10% healthy fats, 30% healthy proteins, and 60% plant-based carbs. Now, we have partnered with the beautiful company Juice Plus, and the reason we've done this is because obviously they're all plants, vegan, nothing else in them but plants. But we've also done this because they, we believe in nutrition, we believe in really good nutrition, and they give us really high quality, excellent supplementation, which we can put it alongside our program. So when we look at what these systems really support, they support three major systems in our body. The first one is our nervous system, and this is where our healthy fats comes in. So if we're really, really stressed, and this goes back to cavemen days, think about when we're being chased by a saber-toothed tiger, the last thing we're going to do is sit down and eat a meal, right? So our body does not function well when we're in stress. It is just our adrenals are so stressed that our body's not going to digest food. And if our body's not digesting food, it's not taking in nutrients and our immune system is not supported. So that's why we get sick, right? So the first most important thing to be looking at is our nervous system. And our nervous system thrives on really good quality, healthy fats. Now, enter our beautiful Omega blend. These are 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9, and they are 100% plants. We skip the fish because fish is not sustainable. It's high in mercury, and it takes, it's heat and chemical process to actually get the omega-3 out of the fish, which is not good to start with because you're just putting toxins in your body rather than efficient omegas, which is what we want. These are all cold pressed and straight from plants, so it's way more efficient and tastes way better anyway. So once we have our omegas, our healthy fats, and our nervous system running really beautifully so that we're responding and not reacting, and our mood is a lot more balanced, then our body can actually start digesting food. That's when we bring in our beautiful proteins, our 30% proteins. Now, what these do is proteins are really, really important for our digestion. They're really full of really good gut flora and gut bacteria to really support our system to digest food properly and efficiently. Enter our beautiful plant-based protein sachets. Now, these are amazing. These are just full of superfoods, plant extracts and veggie extracts, pre and probiotics, and also B vitamins like niacin, which really help with mood as well. And these are not only do they taste delish, chocolate and vanilla is the best, just saying, but they are actually really, really good, healthy snacks for anybody in the family, anybody at all, breastfeeding mums, little kids, older people, doesn't matter how old you are, what you do, you can have these really great after school snacks for kids, amazing for traveling. I use these for traveling all the time. They're great bases in our program for smoothies and for baking as well. And also just really good for pre and post workouts. So, it covers your hubby or your son who loves going to the gym as well. So really delicious and really good for us. Now, once our digestive system is working really beautifully with our proteins, then what we look at is our 60% plant-based carbs. This is for our immune system. So once we have that gut bacteria that's multiplying perfectly, then we can start feeding it and supporting it in our immune system in a really good way. This is when we bring in our plant micronutrients. These are essentially 33 fruits, veggies, and berries. They have been taken, they have been vine ripened on 3-generation organic farms. They have been picked at its peakest ripeness, so it actually falls off the tree. Snap frozen within 24 hours. This is to keep the nutrients really fresh. Within 24 hours, it is slushed down, it's compressed down into a huge slushy. It's then dehydrated at a really low temperature, and it's popped into a capsule. That's to ensure that no oxidation destroys any of the nutrients. So everything that you're putting in your body is live. Everything is efficient. Goes straight in your bloodstream within 7 minutes, and it goes to where your body needs it. Hey presto, it works so quickly and so efficiently. So no wonder I had such amazing results so quickly. It improved my energy. It, healed the cold sores that I was getting constantly. And then it started supporting the rest of my body. So the chronic pain disappeared. And, my hair stopped falling out and my skin cleared up. So, and my gut issues improved. So I started feeling a whole lot better. And this is simply putting we're talking thousands and thousands of phytonutrients into our system that your body recognizes. It recognizes food. It does not recognize fractured synthetic vitamins and minerals. So we really got to look at these and what they're doing for our body. So that's a little bit about our program. The other thing I just want to share last, this is probably the most important thing. With any order that you put in of the fruits, veggies and berries, you can also sponsor a child for free. Now these are Kitty's Chews. I can't show you because there's none left because I just eat them so much because they're so yummy. But they are exactly the same as the capsules. They've just got a bit of tapioca to make them palatable for the kids. But honestly, guys, for between the ages of 4 and 18 years old, they can have these for up to 4 years for free with every adult order. So that's pretty exciting. I do love our company, how much they really, really care for kids' health and really wanting to improve their health looking into the future. So I'm going to now pass you on, where am I going to next? Sarah, sorry, it's Sarah. I'm going to pass you on to the beautiful Sarah, and she's going to share what this program has done for her.
Hello everyone, I am Sarah. Hi, and I can so relate to what you said about the chews, Tanya. They are sitting on my kitchen bench, and whenever I walk past, a couple go in my mouth. So thankfully I've got plenty of surplus on hand for my 2 girls. Anyway, I am Sarah. As I said before, I've been part of our amazing program for 2 years now. And it was just by chance that I stumbled across this because I was having a conversation with my sister about menopause. I was at the time 48 and I was starting to feel the effects of menopause as a lot of us seasoned women do. And I spoke to my sister, and the fact that our beautiful mother died of cancer due to her HRT related, it was HRT related cancer. It was a promise that us girls, I'm the youngest of 3 girls, promised that we would never go down the HRT lane, no matter what. We would rather be incarcerated for murdering our husbands than take HRT. That's the way that we felt about it. So we decided, okay, what can we do? And at the time, my sister had just started the program for other reasons because she'd already gone through the menopause. And so she said to me, Sarah, why not give this a go? As I say, at the time I was going through the usual menopause symptoms. I mean, I sometimes had to write it down because I do sit here and think, what are menopause symptoms? What was I going through? And pretty much hair loss. I was in the shower and handfuls of hair was coming off every day in the shower to the point they're clogging up my drain. Major bloating, IBS, dreadful. I used to spend most of my time at the pharmacy buying the usual little tablets that you can get over the counter for irritable bowel. Brain fog, it was constant. I was living in a constant fog. Sugar cravings just to get me through the day, exhaustion, anxiety and depressed, major mood swings. I mean, I could just do a spiel on my mood swings on their own. I know that a lot of my family are thankful that I no longer go through those major mood swings. And of course, the usual hot flushes that when you wake up in the morning, you think you've just been swimming in a swimming pool and it's actually like a waterbed. So as I say, having also not really felt like I fitted into society. I mean, that is a big thing that I experienced too, that I just didn't feel like I fitted in anywhere. So as I say, I was introduced to this beautiful program, the fantastic products, and all, as Tanya said, between mind, body and soul, meditation, mindfulness, careful what I eat, and of course the amazing natural supplements that we are also putting into our body, because it's all about healing the gut. And I didn't realize until I started this just how much our gut is our second brain, and it really is. And since I've been on this program, as I say, April 2 years ago, I'm a different person, totally different person. I've literally got energy to burn now. I go out for walks every day. I even help my daughter with her paper run because I just want to burn off my energy. I've got so much of it. My mood swings, the best thing is the fact that my mood swings have leveled out. I'm no longer up here, down here. It's all just even keel now. I don't have those sugary cravings because, as I say, I walk past the kitchen bench and I have a couple of those chews from the kids' things, and it's like, oh, there's my imitation sugar rush if I need it. Simply, I'm feeling a lot more better when I'm sleeping too, because of course it's helping me sleep better. And when you sleep better, you can go about your daily life a lot more smoothly. In all honesty, it's saved my life. Look at my hair. It's amazing. It's totally saved my life. My skin's cleared up. My nails are growing faster. My hair is amazing to the point that I have daily people commenting either on photos that I've shared or in person. My God, your hair looks amazing, Sarah. And yeah, the skin, I've had so many people say that you don't look your age. The goal it. So all I can say is thank you to this amazing program. And if you are one of those seasoned ladies, trust me, it's a lifesaver. It's honestly saved my marriage. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to pass you over to Kieran, I believe, and she's going to tell us all about her story with the fantastic program.
Thanks, Sarah. Awesome share. And yes, hi guys, I am Kieran and I am feeling very privileged and honoured to be sharing my little trailer of my life with this amazing program and those wonderful nutrients that I take on a daily basis, and I wouldn't miss them because they have changed my life exponentially. I fell across these by accident, but I'm one of these people that believes in alignment with things. So by accident, universal timing, I was introduced to these amazing products and phenomenal program. And at the time, I had just come home from living overseas for about 25 years and completely depleted of life. On a personal level, I had lost a baby, and subsequently my marriage then fell apart. So I was feeling like, that's it, I'm done, I'm going home to New Zealand. And on that, when we have what we call oxidative stress, we tend to not look after ourselves as well as we can because our minds are doing its thing. You're trying to get through life on a daily basis. I'm sure that's like mamas that have children, you're constantly doing for others and you're never actually kind of filling up your own cup. So what I have learned from this amazing journey, and it will be 3 years in December that I have been on this, my own personal journey, back to self, peeling back layers, is pretty phenomenal, really. I have energy to burn and I'm able to sleep. I am able to keep up with my nieces and nephews. I am balanced in the sense mind, body, and soul. And it makes you function on an amazing different level when you actually have those things in balance. Am I human? Sure. Do I fall over? And there are moments in life that get a bit topsy-turvy? Sure. But what I found is that I am able to better handle those situations that come my way. And I swear, honest to God, hand on heart, that it's because I am getting the nutrients that I need on a daily basis. My body is able to use them to the best of its ability, my ability, and it just gives you a completely different outlook on life. I have been an asthma sufferer my whole life since I was little, and I have found that since being on these, I don't actually have to use my asthma inhaler anymore. So I'm pretty stoked about that because as an asthmatic, you are often, you carry asthma inhaler in your bag or wherever you go, and it's something it's a part of your being. So I'm settled in that now. I know where it is, but it's not a constant worry with having to take that major benefit. I am also suffered from migraines, which is, I'm not sure if it was food related allergies, or I'm assuming it would have been stress, because I take everything to heart, and I'm not doing that anymore, which is wonderful. Additionally, just like Sarah, I'm older, 50 years young, half century, proud of it, and working the angle, 50 and fabulous. It's been wonderful having these capsules and the program, because I like to think I don't look 50 just quite yet, at least I don't feel it. So I'm working on all of that with this. They've been amazing. In short, they've been amazing across the entire spectrum of life. So just by sort of concentrating on self and making sure that my cup is full, both on a mental level, on a nutritional level, and having that balance, or finding it still, because things change. It's been absolutely phenomenal in what I've got. Wouldn't change it for the world. Looking forward to the next 50 years of my life. So thanks for listening. I'm now going to pass you over to the beautiful Kate.
Hello, everybody. So I'm quite new to this. I've only been here barely 2 months, so forgive my nervousness and stumbling over my words. My health journey actually started 18 years ago when I first had my first child, and I really didn't enjoy being pregnant, but worse than that, once she had been born, I was overweight, depressed, and had no energy. And I discovered I was intolerant to wheat. So I went off wheat for 2 weeks and my energy levels came back and I dropped off lots of weight. But I found that my energy levels never came back to what they were, and I haven't slept properly since then. And so I've been on a journey, and I retrained as a homeopath, and I've learnt so much. And I work as a homeopath in a local pharmacy, but I was still looking for something else. And I stumbled across a Facebook ad for this business and program, and jumped on the product, and literally within 3 days I had so much energy. I was just completely gobsmacked. Yeah, like, what? This is just food. It's literally just fruit, veg, and berries, and that was all I was on. In fact, I only started on the berries. I'm now on the fruit and veg as well, but just on the berries alone, my energy levels just rocketed. And now that I'm on the fruit and veg, I'm sleeping. I am sleeping like a baby. And I got so excited by that I ended up going into the business. And the good thing to know about the business is that there are so much support and guidelines, and it leads you all the way through, and it's really, really exciting. The products are exciting. The opportunities are exciting. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry, that's probably not very long. And as I said, I've not done this before. So try the products. They're incredible.
It's perfect. Thank you so much, Kate. I'm just in awe of you sharing tonight. I know it's not been easy. So well done on sharing for your first time. Thank you, darling. So I'm going to now pass you on over to Tammy, and Tammy's actually going to talk about the business side of it. So we're just going to, because obviously there's a business behind this. So you go for it and share what you love about this at, our seasoned age, and what you're excited about, Tams. Thanks, honey.
Thanks, Tanya. First of all, this age thing's a big joke. It's a big joke. I am a very young 47, just turned 47. And when I came across Tanya and this wonderful program and these amazing people, just a word, I'd cut all my hair off. It was mega short. I've been with you guys for 2.5 years, and this is what's happened in that time. So I'm here to talk about the business, but I just thought I'd talk about hair as well. because that's crazy. And I'm not someone that grows hair very easily. So yeah, I'm stoked. I'm just admiring it myself going, what? Crazy. Anyway, I came across Tanya and all these lovely people because I turned up at an event, and really I was just looking for some, well, I was actually looking to debunk the whole thing. That's me. I'm a bit of a skeptic, and I ended up walking away with the program, the products, and the business, because I'm a kind of you know, all boots and all in kind of girl. When I see something that feels right, and when I see you know, a beautiful group of people and something that's going somewhere. I had tried approximately 4 or 5 other online businesses before this one, and just the actual format and everything of the business just didn't work for me. It wasn't looking like it was that uncomplicated, I guess you'd say. And when I had a look at this, I just thought, wow, this is really, really easy method to use. It's a really good system, and the bonuses and everything were really quite easy to achieve. But more than anything, I have lived my life working for other people, and I'm really well sick of it. To be frank, I started with 16 years in film, and I went from my 20s into my mid-30s doing over 15 hours a day, and realized one day that I'd lost approximately 16 years with my children and my family. I'd had brief moments with them and had a bit of time off here and there, but I was always running away with the circus. And so I left that job basically and took a very simple quarter of the pay rep job on the road selling organic food to try and regain that time at home. And what I found after a few years doing that was that I was still away from home all the time. I was always out on the road driving or traveling away somewhere out of town, and still not getting that time at home that I really needed. So what I saw in this opportunity was a way to actually build something that's just mine, and I'm not working for somebody else, I'm working for myself. So this past 2.5 years, I've been working part-time on building my own thing, stolen moments and amongst my day job. And you know, I'm still here, and I'm here because it's consistently growing momentum, and I'm doing something that I really love doing, which is actually helping other people get well, helping people holistically, mind, body and soul, to actually transform their lives in a really healthy way. And that's what I was really passionate about. Wasn't so super passionate about films. Yes, I was passionate about organic food, not so passionate about selling it into supermarkets. Super passionate about connecting with people one-on-one, and just like sharing the journey, hearing their story, and seeing what I can really do to help. Nutrition has always been my passion. I'm always trying to tell people what they should eat. That's me. And now I'm just here really to help people also gain financial freedom and realize that they don't have to work for other people all their lives. They don't have to leave home every day. And I'm getting really, really, really close to departing my day job and just taking this on full time, and actually making this my business, my own thing, you know, full time. So yeah, that's kind of my time up. So watch this space. I'm not going anywhere. I'm passing on to Pauline. Thank you.
Hey, thank you. Thanks, Tammy. Yeah, so I'm Pauline, and I've been a part of this for 3 years now. And the way I came into this business, this opportunity, was I was at a really low point in my life. I had just been managed out of a job I had been in for a year, and severely bullied in, which I could no longer take. They eventually managed me out, and I ended up in therapy. I was just so distraught. I was in a small town with people that just talk about everybody, and I just felt like everybody was talking about me, and I just wasn't coping. I happened to, at this time, while I was sort of recovering, I was homeschooling my 14-year-old boy at the time, and I had just taken on my 82-year-old mother who had dementia. So life was pretty full on, but I still needed something. I felt like I was missing something. I was lucky enough to see an ad via Facebook, and I turned it down the first time I saw it. It was kind of like, oh no, I'm not going there. Luckily enough for me, this beautiful person gave me another 3 months and reached out again, and the timing was perfect. I instantly fell in love with just the connections I had made in my short time of talking. The product made sense. It just was something that I knew I would take and enjoy taking, and know that it would benefit me because I'm like into natural. And the community, it just blew my mind. I'd never ever been around community that just uplifted you, empowered you, and had your back. So I was sold instantly, and I dived in straight away. I don't regret a single moment of it. I was lucky enough to do this full time, in the sense of, you know, having my mum and my son at home, and I would not change a thing. It has changed me so much in a good way. The development of myself has just been phenomenal, and I'm just so excited for the future. So it's definitely a thing for me. So that is my story, and I'm going to pass you back over to Tans, who is going to finish us up.
Thank you so much, Pauline. I've never actually heard your story before, your business story. So good to hear it, honey. Thank you. So I'm just going to end this with sharing a little bit about my journey. You've all heard that I was unwell when I came in, and so that was the reason why I said yes to this to start with. I, gave the program, the products a go, and I got such great results. But at the same time, I was actually really having difficulty in my day job. I hated it. In a word, I hated it. I was working in a really negative environment. I was not impacting people the way that I really wanted to impact people. I was, from a social work background, and I just wanted to change the world, and I wanted to make a difference, and it wasn't happening the way I wanted it to. There was too many policies and procedures stopping me from doing what I really, really wanted to do, and people didn't want to change. They weren't ready for it. Whereas I just wanted to impact way more on a bigger scale. The other thing that we were looking for, my husband and I were looking for a smarter way of creating some kind of income so that we could actually not only retire early and travel, but that we could also create a legacy for our kids so that we could not only look after them while we're here, but also leave them something behind when we're gone. And what we were doing was we were not getting ahead financially. We were still stuck in the same place. We were capped in our income. We were just not getting ahead at all. And we knew that if we wanted to be able to travel every year for 3 months out of every year, we could not do it on that income. And of course, we couldn't do it practically because both of us had to go to a 9-to-5 day job that was not going to give us that time away to be able to do it. So this came along at the absolute perfect time because I also had my daughter at home with me at the time who was really unwell. She needed me basically, and I had to go out to work. So perfect timing, this popped into my life, and I said yes straight away. I was on the program for 4 days and I was in the business just like that. And I just thought, well, bonus, I get to share this with other people and help them feel better like I felt better. And also, my daughter as well felt a lot better. So, and here I'm 4 months later, 4 months after being in the business, I left my day job, which was the best moment of my life. And my husband and I traveled around Southeast Asia for 10 weeks. And this business paid me. This business kept us going. And so here I am 3.5 years later, and I get to do this from my house, from anywhere that I want to go. Obviously, COVID changed things a little bit for us around travel, but we can still travel places. And now our next goal is to retire hubby so that he can also do the same as me. And it's a really, really good feeling now that I know I can get up every morning, I can do what I love, I can impact, when I'm impacting people in such a positive way. So many beautiful women, I've watched them change their life, build more confidence, create more belief in themselves, create financial independence. I just love seeing that. And it gives me so much pleasure to see, women growing so much. We also have men as well, but this is just all about women, right? So if you are watching this and you're thinking, oh, I could possibly potentially do that, but I have a few questions, I'm not quite sure whether it's me or not, then look, reach out to the person who sent you this link or invited you here tonight and just get your questions answered. Don't do what a lot of people do and sit on the fence and think about it for a while. Do what I do and just jump in, because it's so much more exciting. And then you have no regrets later on, right? But yeah, reach out, get your questions answered. And, because honestly, this is an incredible opportunity. Like a lot of these ladies have said tonight, that it's changed their life. It's literally changed my life too. It's given me so much more of what I really, really want to do. It's given me purpose, and that's what I love about it. So thank you so much for watching tonight, and have a beautiful evening.